Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody. How are you? Happy Saturday night, and welcome back to Dustin and Michelle.
Yeah, we are so excited that you're here today. We have sort of like redone the office a little bit, so it might look a little bit different. We might look a little bit different. We broke our glasses and had to tape them all up, so might look a little funny. But
yeah, just ignore it.
But anyways, no, just kidding. We are actually talking about vintage calculators.
So it seemed fitting.
Yeah, so we're gonna be getting down and nerdy and talking nerdy
about calculators, which we
yeah.
see everywhere. I do, and I don't even know where to begin. So this is I'm psyched about this.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is something, guys, that when I started back on eBay in about 2014. Sorry, guys, it's been about 10 years now. I was watching YouTube videos trying to figure out what to sell, when it came down to it. And nobody really told me to sell calculators. But one day I was out at the thrift store and I found one just like this. This is a brown colored HP or Hewlett Packard vintage calculator, 10B. Now, this has been sitting on my desk for at least 10 years. I've been just doing simple, math with it. And okay, so the thing is that when I found, this exact one, this has been sitting on the desk. That's how much I love it. That's how much collectors like these things.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I said, I found one of these here and I put it online and it sold the next day for like $25 or something. I was like, what? This calculator? But hey, we'll show you that these HP calculators are something to look out for. So not only has, this been a staple on my desk forever and I love it.
But people collect them.
Yeah, other people collect them too. I mean, math, it's been the universal language since man could think. And, they need, it is, right? So they need, started making things to do these math with. Like, what's one of the first things that ever?
The abacus.
The abacus.
We had to look it up. The abacus.
It's one of those things
2300 BC, y'all.
Yeah.
That's when this stuff started. Usually made of wood. Doug and Melissa.
Oh, okay.
They make this cute little one, and it looks like rainbow colored with the little beads.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Totally
so they're still making them, and little kids are still learning with these things.
Yeah.
Very simple. But what's some more history?
So as far as like really finding or getting to the point where these machines were really useful, it wasn't until 1851 that the first machine came out. It was called the arithmometer.
Oh.
And it was the first machine that could add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So you can imagine like how that changed the world.
Yeah.
It was handheld.
How useful that would be.
Yeah, 1851, right? They were rocking that out.
I don't know. Was it that those were handheld by then, right?
That was the handheld didn't come until 1967. So it was a while. 1967, that was the first
like handheld sort of like modern calculator that you
could walk around with, and you didn't need like half a wall to display it.
A table or like one of the old school computers or something. So that's awesome.
It's just incredible when we started doing the research on these goofy little things, and just sit back, you guys. Seriously, it will blow your mind. Wait till we show you everything we
Yeah, guys. I mean, you're going to see some that have some really good sell-through rates. Not only vintage calculators, but some modern calculators are worth some really good money, and that's because of school and all that. We'll go through all that.
My son's a big math geek. Mm-hmm. He has all kinds of these things.
Calculators and all that stuff. That's cool. Yeah. So, I mean, they're needed for school as well. But some of these that we're going to go through first are basically for collectors, because honestly, who really uses these much anymore? I mean, it's nice to have.
You do.
I do. And if you're a business owner as well, sometimes you just like a nice handy calculator that you don't have to.
Can I feel it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's light.
It is.
Really light.
And these ones are particular, these Hewlett Packard ones. I believe people like these because they have like the clicky keys. If you can hear that.
Oh.
Clicky keys on them. They have a really nice feel.
Yeah, it's so satisfying to have a good click on your calculator, right?
Right. So let's check out actually what you know, some people are actually paying for these things. Let's go ahead and
OMG.
we'll go to the eBay price guide because that's sort of the authority and what you can sell stuff for or what things are worth these days, right?
Yep.
All right, so let's look at vintage calculator. We're going to type in vintage calculator and we're going to see what's going on here. Oh, whoops. All right, so when we go and we see, oops, okay, guys, here we go. Oh my gosh, we are having technical difficulties here. Let's just go and to the right screen here.
Because we're nerds.
Yep, we're geeking
it out.
Geeking here. Geeking. Okay, vintage calculator for sale. That's all we're going to type in right now is vintage calculator. And we're going to see that 18,000 results for vintage calculator have come up.
Holy cow!
That's how many are available on eBay right now. So we're going to go down to the sold listings to see how many have sold. 5,700 have sold. That means that's a 1 in 3 sell-through rate. So 33% of all the vintage calculators that go on eBay are going to sell within the 3 months. And we're going to actually take our calculator out and divide 5,700 results by 90, which is how many days they're calculating this by, to see that 63.33 vintage calculators sell every day on eBay.
No.
Yes.
Every day?
Every single day on eBay. So there's a good chance that if you find, you know, one of these vintage calculators that they're going to sell pretty quickly. And we're going to scroll down and we have these sorted from high to low. Now we're going to skip past this, actually, a couple of these. But except for this, look at this. This is not the handheld calculator that you're thinking about. But look at this Kurta mechanical calculator.
That is a calculator?
It is, yeah, like sort of like one of those old adding machines.
It looks like a fishing reel.
I know, right? But next time you see this fishing reel like looking thing, it's worth nearly $2,000. And you're going to see that very consistently here, guys. This Kurta mechanical calculator here, $1,500. Yeah.
There's an HP. We see Hewlett Packard.
Mm-hmm.
That brand we're going to see a lot.
Yes. In this, we're going to see HP very much. They are the most collected brand of vintage calculators that I see anyway. Now, here's another $1,500 HP calculator. This is one of the, you know, early red dot version here. Now it comes with the AC adapter and case, but look out for that one, guys.
$1,500.
$1,500. Here's another one of those Kurta mechanical ones, $1,400. So when you see that, guys, sear this image into your brain here.
They're interesting and they remind me a lot of they look like camera.
Yeah. Camera lenses.
Pardon me. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
A mix between a camera lens and a fishing reel or something.
Yeah, fishing reel. Yeah.
But look at this, guys. Even in maybe like terrible condition, these are constantly selling for around $1,000.
Wow.
Yes. So let's go down and look at some more actual like calculators here. So here's another of the HP brand Hewlett Packard calculator. This is model number 67C. Now the model number is going to be the biggest factor in how much it's going to be worth. Now this one is selling for $750.
I love that one. That one's actually really cool.
Cool looking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue button.
Here's some more of the same thing here. Now here's another one from HP, 71B. And this is more of a handheld one, maybe more of like a desktop that you would set down.
But look at the one below it. It's just parts.
Oh yeah, it says parts only. Look at that. Texas Instruments. This is a calculator and a half here. This is one that you put on your desktop. And we have
Pico.
Pico sign here.
We never see Pico sign.
Yeah, we never see Pico on the videos here. So maybe we can get them to make an appearance.
No.
We're looking at some more HPs here. No, you didn't want to.
No, I tried.
Okay. Well, maybe next
more
time.
HP. I see.
Yep.
Yes.
More XP. Here's another one. $600.
Huh.
Here's some more like of the old school, you know, from like the 70s and stuff that are, you know, looks maybe in the 50s. I don't even know.
I love this information because it just gives me another thing to look at in the electrical, you know, section, because that's not usually a place I go and check out.
Yeah. I mean, if calculators are not on your radar, they should be. Now we also have to say that a lot of modern calculators are pretty much junk. You know, you can pick them up at Walgreens or Walmart for, you know, $10 to $15 brand new.
Sure.
But some of these graphing calculators are worth quite a bit, especially the people that are going to school and absolutely need them. Like, it's part of the curriculum. They have to have this calculator.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And they're expensive.
They are very expensive, right? But some of these collectors out here want this HP 35S calculator programmed serving solutions for $550.
Wow.
You know, either they're collecting that or they want that information that's on there. Here is another fun group of
HP, Sony, HP. I see.
Yep.
A lot.
You know,
wow.
some more HP right here. Like I said, the 16C and 15C, those are going to be the model numbers. And that's how you're going to find out how much these are worth.
Yeah. So basically anything HP, just snatch it so you can go in the corner and take a look at comps.
Right. And here's another example. Now, this one right here, this 10B model number, it goes for about $20 to $25. So it's not, you know, in this $500 range, but there are ones that you're going to find a little more often, and they're certainly worth picking up because they have a great sell-through rate.
I like that. Yeah, I like always look forward to you showing us the stuff that we might see.
Right. And another way to spot these HP calculators is most of them are brown in color.
I love the brown. It's like it's very, very 70s.
Right. And, you know, actually, most of these are from the 80s.
Oh, really?
70s and 80s. Yep. And look, here's another HP 41CX calculator, $450. So again, guys, let's look at some more in a price range that is a little more reasonable. You would say 30. How about $35 to $75?
Perfect. I want to see what we can find at estate sales or those big old crazy outdoor barn sales.
Right. So here's some of like really big old adding machines. Look at that, $75 for this. 75
pounds for that.
Probably weighs 75 pounds, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here's some more like sort of like big desktop calculators again. And here's another vintage HP model 41CV. Now this one is worth $75. So they range in price from, you know, $20 to $500, these HP calculators.
But $70, and it is kind of a niche thing, right? So chances are that you walk into an estate sale or a garage sale or whatever, not very many other people are probably going to know anything about calculators.
Right. It's
a special. Yeah, this is such a good show.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like I said, when, you know, people were telling me what to sell, they're like, oh, sell this blank media. Here's some overlooked categories. Nobody ever said anything about graphing calculators or anything like that. So I was really surprised to have found this, and I'm happy to share this information. I know a lot of people now know about calculators. It's not like a big hidden secret or anything, but it's not on a lot of people's radar.
No, it's not. And if you're just starting, or even like me, I'm not just starting, but this happens to be something that I'm eager to learn more about.
Right. And look at this right here. This one looks like this
I keep looking at it.
10B, right? It looks just like it, but it's not. It's a different model number, 32S, but this one's worth $75.
How much is yours worth?
This one, like I was saying, $20, $25.
Cool.
All day long. Yeah.
It should be worth more. It's so cool looking.
I agree. But, you know, there are some out there, and say this one right here, this 20S right here that goes for $75 is a little bit different, but it has some more functions that people are looking for.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's why it's a little bit different. Hey. Oh, maybe that's Pico over there. Pico or Luna.
Oh, you hear him. Meow.
Oh, yep.
All right.
So check that out, guys. There's more brands you want to look for. Also, like Texas Instruments, Radio Shack. Sharp is actually a really good brand of vintage calculators. Highly collectible as well.
HP, Sharp.
Texas Instruments.
Yeah.
So let's look.
Question.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think it's a good one.
Yeah, I see.
How do you know if they work?
Well, most of them are going to have, you know, like the button cell batteries that don't. Basically have to test them. So sometimes, you know, you have to have like a supply of these button cell batteries on hand. Sometimes, you know, like these little ones here. They're called button cells because they look like buttons.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, so have a supply on those, supply of those on hand, so you can easily test these calculators. Otherwise, some of them just use your regular like AAA's or something like
Yeah,
that.
because I know that that some policies at our family discount stores, you can't. There's a no return policy.
Oh,
So maybe I was wondering if you'd have to bring your own little batteries with you or whatever.
that's a good idea. You know, some people are.
That's hardcore.
That is very hardcore. Bringing your own batteries with you. And at some point when I started, I actually started doing that, you know, because I'd bring all the stuff home that didn't work, and you know, what could I do about it? So
Ain't nobody got time for that.
nobody has time for that, or money, right?
No.
Yeah. So let's look at another little category when it comes to vintage calculators, and that is the watch.
Oh man, I didn't even know they made watches with calculators. I mean, back in the day.
Oh, I know. And these are super duper collectible. Look at this, $1,750.
I remember those.
And guess what brand? HP, Hewlett Packard.
It almost looks like an Apple Watch.
Sort of, right?
Right?
But it has like physical keys and the calculator buttons on it. And back in the 80s, I mean, that was an iPhone watch. You know, that was like top of the line or something. You were super cool.
That's an awesome piece.
Right?
That's so freaking cool.
I know, guys. So
if we ever find one, I'm keeping it, please.
Oh my gosh, now it's worth $1,400.
We'll have to talk about this later.
Let's talk about it, right? Here's another vintage Casio now here. Don't forget about Casio.
Casio, I forgot about them.
Yeah, here's a cool, another looking, you know, vintage watch. It has some sort of like calculator or some sort of other info on it. You know, those old vintage watches like that are really collectible.
Yeah.
For sure. So we'll keep on looking at
I see those when we're out. I do see those when we're out.
Okay. Well, some of them they're starting to make some modern ones again because they're, you know, have that sort of like collectible, you know, feel to it. So be careful. There are modern ones again. But these vintage ones, you know, you got the real deal vintage. You're gonna have some good money here. Here's one of the vintage Casios right here. $600 for that one. Wow. I know, right?
One bid on it too.
Yeah. So cool.
Really cool. Yeah.
I really like that kind of stuff. I haven't found a really good one like that yet myself, but I'm sure looking for one.
Well, now I will too, because I'm usually checking out the jewelry while you're over doing your thing, making your sweep.
Good deal. All right, now we're a team on the lookout for those. Good deal. We're gonna find one now. Of course.
We are. We've manifested it. We've said it. We've put it out there. Now we just wait.
We'll show you when
patiently.
We do. We'll show you when we do. Yep.
That's the hard part. We're working on it.
Yep. Patience. All right. So patiently waiting to check out this new category of calculators to look out for. We're going to look into some modern things here because
there's value in those as well.
Oh my gosh. Yes. We're going to talk about Texas Instruments graphing calculators. Now, those things, like we said,
what is a graphing calculator?
A graphing calculator is one where you would put in a certain like X and Y axis, and then it would show you a graph when you were doing, you know, like geometry and all those, you know, fun things. So that is something that, you know, a lot of high school math courses, college math courses, they require you to pick up the certain calculator so the teacher can show you exactly how to use it and do these problems. So you have to have a specific calculator, and you have to pay the specific amount, you know, to buy it. And if you're going to buy it brand new, a lot of these things go for, you know, $100 or more. So buying them used is a good thing. But let's check this out, because this is the more expensive one that you'll find. There's a TI82, there's a TI83, TI84, TI85, maybe even an 86. But the 84 is the most expensive one that you'll find. So when you find that TI84 Plus calculator, you're in luck. And if it works, even better. If it doesn't, you still get some money for it. So look at here, 7,700 results for this TI84 Plus calculator available right now, used.
Wow.
So we're going to look at how many have sold, and you're going to be surprised because 12,000 have sold.
Wow.
So that's like a 200% sell-through rate. And if we look at that, we'll do our nerdy calculations here. 12,000 results divided by 90 days equals 133 of these sell every single day on eBay.
133?
Every single day on eBay. Yes. That's what that number is telling us there.
Cool.
Yes. So when you find one, pick it up. Now check this out. We're going to go actually to page 2 because a lot of these are showing lots. And we're going to show how much these are worth singly on page 2 here. Here's one that's pink. That's worth $105 free shipping. Another pink one, $94.99 plus shipping.
Yeah, you can see that must be a very popular school size or school whatever requirement.
Yeah, exactly. Pre-owned, $100
They're all
free
the
shipping.
same. Yeah.
And then we're getting down. They're going to range in this price range here. $80 to $90 free shipping all day long, 135 times every single day. So when you get one of these, find them. Now when you get one of these, pick them up. And you'll see that the TI83s, 85s, those will usually go for around, $25 to $30, but that's also all day long. Great sell-through rate. People need those ones as well. But TI84 Plus, guys, $80, $90.
Oh my gosh, I remember this barn sale we went into, and I remember we were on our hands and knees, and it was so dirty and yucky in there, and there were all these math books. And this person was a teacher, a college professor or something, and books everywhere. That would have been a great place to find something like this.
Oh, okay.
Teachers, all that, those kinds of sales. Yeah. I'm excited to look around now because I don't.
Yeah, as you can see, these are going all day, $85.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool, guys. So we hope that, helps you get an idea. Hopefully these calculators are now on your radar and you're just going to spot them like that.
Yes.
And, look up the model numbers, guys. That's all you got to do. Like we said, there's going to be a lot of calculators that are absolute junk and not worth selling at all. But there's a lot out there that are going to get some big bucks. Once you pick them up.
Yeah. And it's such a niche thing. I really think that you're going to have a lot of success. So thank you for joining us. And if you like this type of information and you enjoy what we do, and we love doing this for you, please like and subscribe so you can, you won't miss out on any of our wacky, fun, educational, whatever it is we do, right, hon?
Yeah.
Love it.
Every Saturday night we like to pick a topic and, hopefully educate you guys a little bit more about it so you can make some more money out there. And oh my gosh, every Tuesdays we love to do our thrifting videos, so check those out. Thursday we do our what solds, and we do shorts in between. So we're pumping out the content for you guys. We really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
And we really, really love that you've joined us live because we can see that that's working and we love it. So thank you. Thank you for letting us take up a little time on your Saturday night, and we can't wait to see you live next week.
Hey guys, take care.
Bye.